Hey everybody. Whoa, that's some serious light going on here. My God. Well, I don't know why it's doing that because I was checking it earlier and it wasn't down. There we go. That seems better. I feel like Casper, Casper the Friendly Songwriter. Good God, why is it doing that? I was checking it earlier with my uh, iPhone phone camera, and it did not look like that. I look normal. I had like a Patreon only, sweet, super secret chat. Thanks. I don't know who's tuned in because it doesn't say on my stream. It doesn't like show any of that info. And I don't know if it'll let you like live chat or not. Oh, live chat. Let's see. Live chat. All messages are visible. All right. Cool. So no messages. Well, if you have a message, you can try to send it, and I'll see if it shows up on my phone. Otherwise, I got like, let's see, like 6 questions here, 5 questions from folks. So I will try to answer these questions to the best of my ability, and hopefully the people that actually asked them are here. Let's see. I'm still freaked out by how blown out my face is on this thing. Good God. Anyways, uh, all right. This is weird. This is just weird. Talking into the thing without knowing. I mean, I know that there's 6 people that are listening to this. So, or maybe listening to it. There's 6 people that are clicked on. So, that's good. Anyways, let me my manager just texted me and said, "Good connection, sounds good." He didn't say anything about looking good. So, I'm assuming uh he feels the way I do, which is like, what the hell? Actually, that's not bad. That's a good look right there for me. Anyways, this is my house. This is where I live. And oh, now my manager's saying looks fabulous. He's got to say that, of course. He, he understands I was fishing for a compliment when I said that. So, all right, let me get to these questions that you guys asked. Um, the first one is from John Helborn. He's a Key Club member. Uh, Bob, have you considered touring Europe? Saving up for a visit to Austin to see you at the Saxon, but probably won't happen anytime soon. Uh, no plans to tour Europe at this point, but I would like to tour Europe. But there are no plans, unfortunately. I've only toured once in England, opening up for a couple of guys from Bowling for Soup. That was a few years ago, and that's the only time I've ever toured anywhere besides the States and Canada. But I would like to go back at some point. I'd love to get over to England and maybe Germany, where I grew up. Als ich ein bisschen sprechen reden kann. Well, it's not very good, my German. All right, what else we got? We got another question from Donna Randall, another Key Club member. Hey, Bob, did you watch Blade Runner, the original, around the time you wrote the music for The Weight of Our Mistakes? It reminds me a lot of the soundtrack from the movie. Also, do you ever do art shows outside of Austin? I don't know if I watched Blade Runner around the time I wrote The Weight of Our Mistakes, which I barely remember that song. But I have watched Blade Runner many, many times, and I love the music. Uh, Vangelis, I believe, is the guy who wrote the soundtrack for it, and I love his music. And so, you comparing me to Vangelis, thanks, because I love that guy. He also wrote the music for Chariots of Fire. Boom, 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 boom. Here's the good thing about this video chat. You get to see what I look like maybe right before I'm going to bed or right when I woke up. That's what it looks like. Like, you guys just woke me up out of a dead sleep. All right. Oh, do I ever do art shows outside Austin? I did one in Chicago, and I'm actually doing one out in Paso Robles. I think that's what it's called. Out there in the middle of California, halfway between San Francisco and Los Angeles at the end of the month, May 31st or June 1st, one of those. It'll be up at a this Hope Family Vineyards, and I can't think of their name, Trayana or something, but I think maybe it'll be up. Maybe I'll post it on Facebook or something. In case you're in that area and you want to check it out. I also have an art show coming up on Tuesday in Austin. If you're in the Austin area and you want to come check out some artwork. Actually, I'm not sure if you can come to that. I don't know. Maybe I'll make that available to you folks. Let me know. Send me a message on the Patreon community boards, and I will see what I can do if you feel like coming to that. That's a week from Tuesday. Here's Key Club member Rich Saxer says, I just want to say thanks. I get more than my $20 worth each month by getting a new live music video every week. Recordings are now part of my routine. I've got to get to Saxon Pubs on Monday. Yeah, come on down. Saxon Pub's great, and you can watch it online, obviously. And you guys get access to that anytime you want. But there is something about coming down and seeing those shows in person. They're pretty special. They're my favorite shows that I do. I always tell people that the reason I like them so much is because I'm kind of hearing those a lot. I'm hearing this every week. I hear songs that I wrote for the first time with the band, because we don't get together and practice. I just send them the songs in an email, like on Sunday or Saturday, and then they learn them, and then we get together at Sax on Monday, and then I'm hearing them with the band for the first time. So it's kind of like coming to see the band and me play, but instead of even being in the front row, I'm on stage listening. So it's a real fun gig for me to do. So hopefully that translates into the, usually whatever you're feeling on stage, the audience kind of picks that up. And I usually am having a pretty good time, even though it does go off the rails a little bit sometimes. And sometimes those gigs are really hard because a lot of the music, like I said, we don't practice it. So we're learning it as we play it. And sometimes it does feel like we're like climbing up a mountain occasionally. And when that happens, things can get a little dark, go off the rail a little bit. But I think that's part of the charm of those shows. I'll start saying something that's not that funny, and I'll just keep going, and it'll get darker and darker, hoping that eventually I'll find some vein of humor in whatever I'm talking about. And then sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. Anyways, yeah, Rich, come on down. Then also, I'm hearing from Stacy Sutton. She's part of the Producers Club. That's the big money, baby. The big money. Thank you, Stacy. She says, I agree with Rich. I can't really think of any questions since you share so much on your podcast. Too much, I would probably have to say. But I definitely want to personally thank you for your generosity and for making so much of your music available, especially outside of just studio recordings. I usually prefer the demos and live performances, and I never run out of new to enjoy. I've been a fan since 2003, and I'm in awe of the volume of work you've produced. You are truly an amazing artist and musician. Thanks for bringing so much joy to my life. Wow. You're very welcome. Thank you for that. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I'm glad you get a lot out of what I do. So I'm getting choked up, actually. And who else? We've got Kathleen Mallet from the Key Club. She says, yay, happy to listen tonight and always. My question is, what is Bob thinking about while performing for an audience? Well, that depends, really. Could be all kinds of things. It's usually never the song, to tell you the truth. Um, and it really kind of depends on how well I know the song. If I'm just doing the song for the first time or just learning the song, I'm kind of concentrating on like, whoa, what's the next line? Am I going to remember the next line? I hope I remember the next line. Lots of times I'll have an iPad in the front, so I'm not really too concerned about that. But I have to like read it as I'm going along and pretend that I'm not reading. Now, if I know the song really well and I've done it many times and I'm not having to figure out how to play it, then who knows? I'll just think about whatever. It could be I might see somebody in the audience. I might have just said something weird and I'm thinking, oh, I hope that guy's not pissed off, or I'll just start thinking about who knows what. And it's like, when you're driving and then you realize you just drove a couple blocks, but you don't remember even driving a couple blocks because your mind was just kind of wandering. That'll happen when I'm singing, and I'll be like, oh shit, am I on the right verse? I won't even know what verse I'm on because it's all a kind of muscle memory. So I know that's like a magician telling you where the chick is that he's cutting in half, and then you're like, oh yeah, there's two chicks. One's in the front, one's in the back. I know this trick. It's not that exciting. Maybe that will ruin your appreciation of my live performance, or maybe you'll be in awe of how motherfucking pro I am to be able to think about whatever while this part and this part all looks like I'm singing some song, but this part's over there somewhere doing something else. Uh, those are all the questions I got. Paul McCartney, I didn't. Paul McCartney would have got more questions than 5 questions. And they've been like, hey, do you miss John Lennon? Are you upset that he didn't like you? Or whatever they would ask him. Anyways, I got 5 questions. But I'm peeking out. 11 folks are watching this. So, god damn it. There you go. 11 Patreons. Thank you. Thanks, all 11 of you. I do want to thank Kathy Sheehan. I don't know if she's listening, but thanks, Kathy. She's in that damn whatever it is. Is it the All Access? Oh, man. All Access, baby. It don't get no better than that. Anyways, that's the big one. Thank you. Big time, Kathy Sheehan, for supporting me. Have really helped me out and continue to do so. Thank you very much. I also want to thank the Producers Club, folks. That's also the dollars, and that's Ross Gott, Ross Gott. If that's a German name, it'd be Gott. But I don't know. Ross, thank you. Sorry for fucking up your last name. Stacy Sutton, Christy Mallow, and William Neumeier. Thank you, all of you, for helping out in the old big money high roller Producers Club. And then I want to thank all the folks in the Key Club, and man, there are a lot. So I'm just going to go down the list and say thank you to Oliver Lash, Mary, Jamie Mendoza, Donna Randall, Bluzette E. Stemper, Jared Grzinski, Vanis, I know Vanis, Dan Hunt, Amy D. Smith, Robert Baker, Susan Mitchell, Eugene Schacht, Kevin Sakani, Brent Schopp, Mia Rommel, Susanna Feeney, Stan Tigrit, Lloyd Hilgard. Sorry if I'm fucking up any of these names. Rob Franco, Dan McMillan, Neil Banta, Louie, Brian Jones, Scott Valentine, Tab Ubin, James Cameron. James Cameron! James Cameron. James Cameron. Justin Deutschman, Wayne Bertone, Shaughnessy Osborne, Sarah McWilliams, Christopher Hobson, Stacy Earls, Kathleen Mallet, Christopher Stroop, Will Ursola, John Hellbaum, Rich Saxer, Dave Roycroft, Stephen Hall, Patrick Lyons, Sherry Jacobson, Craig Pearson, Kevin Gibo. Craig Dalton, Pop 217. That's a robot. Thank you, Robot Nation. Brian Kennedy, Emily Gooning, Roxanne Winslow, Stephen Sheffer, Andrew Strange, Clay Byington, Kyle Fisher, Judy Anderson. Thank you. And that's great. I lost two people. They're like, I'm not listening to this guy. Just do names forever. So that's all the questions. That's all my thank yous. Now, I don't know. I was hoping that I was going to be able to have you guys chat questions at me. But I don't see any questions. I wonder if they're showing up somewhere else. Or maybe there's just no way. Maybe I just can't see them. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I was hoping there was some way to do that. There's the end of my coffee. I got like another 10 minutes. What can I do here? I guess I could sing some songs, but god damn it, really? I feel like I do that all the time, and this needs to be something special that you only get. You only get here. Let me check my Patreon thing. Let's see, there's some messages here. Here's a message from are these messages I sent out? Yikes. All right. Forget that. Let's go here. Community. John Halbaum. Are you heavily into lyrics like me? I'm trying to put together a site covering Bob's songs. Feel free to contribute. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. I don't know if you're talking to me, John, but yes, I'm heavily into lyrics. In fact, one of my biggest pet peeves is people that are getting away with some real bullshit when it comes to lyrics. So, yeah, the lyrics have to be kind of good for me to dig it. I mean, every once in a while there'll be something like, that's real different or freakish. And then the lyrics, even then the lyrics kind of have to be cool. Like there's that song Warm Leatherette. Have you ever heard that song? It's like beep, burr, beep, burr. Warm Leatherette. Warm Leatherette. I mean, the lyrics are kind of throwaway, but they're different. Not a lot of songs where the guy's talking about a warm leatherette, whatever the fuck that is. Anyways, let's see what else we got here. Oh, there's this monthly song request thread. Yeah, any songs you guys want to hear or want me to add to the song club, please keep requesting them, and I will get them out. I know there's a few that have been on there for a while that I haven't put on just because occasionally people request a demo that's kind of sucks. The demo kind of sucks, so there may be a few of those that people have requested that I haven't put on. Like City Cop, I know is something that somebody requested a while back. The demo for that's pretty shitty. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do a special song club, maybe the next one, where basically I'll just include all the song requests of the shitty demos. And then I'll just make that a separate post that I'll just put out there, and then the people, so if there's, do that. So request away, and I'll just, either they'll be part of the regular 8 that I do every month, or maybe I'll do like I said, I'll do a special shitty demos post where I put all of those together and give them to the few folks that really want those. Another one from John Halbaum. Hey, I'd love to get any version of Windmill in the monthly package. Yeah, the windmill and demo is great. I will include that soon. Uh, Great group of songs last month, especially "Call Me Baby." This was from 1972. No, April 5th. This guy wants to drive us around. Stacy Sutton says, "Thanks for the new whatever song. I've been needing a whatever song, and now I can sing whatever when things get ridiculous," which is a lot of the time. This person loves the podcast and the once a month podcast too. But he says, if you enjoy doing it more often, have at it. Honored to be a patron. That's Ryan Van Sluten. I'm not sure if he's part of our group or not. I don't remember that name. So he's probably in one of the not that cool. I don't know if that's true. He's cool. He's fine with me. He's just not in league with us. All right. Don Randall. Hey, I've been fine with the songs and podcasts once a month. I like the anticipation. That said, I'm definitely not opposed to 2 times a month. Yeah. I don't know. Once a month seems to be working, and so far, from what I've heard, it seems like most people are cool with the once a month. It seems like a lot, or just enough, I guess. But here's a person saying, "Hey, twice a month is cool. I'd rather have them in bunches though than just once a week or something like that." I think I've talked about a lot of this other stuff. I think the rest of those are kind of older. Anyways, yeah, I read everything on the community board, so any questions you have, anything, just post away on the community board and I will answer it. And here we got a question. My manager's saying he's got a question from Amy D. Smith. Wish there was a way to interact with questions and answers during your webcast too. Why not use Skype or Zoom? I don't know. I just do what they fucking tell me to do. Ask my manager. Maybe he has the answer. Who knows? Anyways, yeah, I wish there was a way to interact. Maybe we'll figure it out, and maybe we'll do that next time. I don't know. I think we're doing it this way because this is like the only way we can do it, so where it's just, just the folks, the Patreon folks who are special. Like you 10 people that I'm talking to right now, whoever you may be. Anyways, what else? I guess that's about it. I think this I know this was supposed to be like 20 to 30 minutes, so we're at the 24 minute mark. I guess if there's nothing else, I'll check with my manager. Hey, any other Mike out there, whatever land, let me know if there's any other questions or anything that that people might want to hear about. He's texting me now. Otherwise, I just want to thank all of y'all from the bottom of my heart. I can't tell you how much it means to me that you support me on Patreon. It really makes a big difference and allows me to make these records that I love to make. Mike saying close with a song. Yeah, easy for you to say. Alright. I'll just do this new song that I just wrote. Because everybody loves songs they've never heard. I'm sure. Alright. Here's an old boy from Cleveland, got a farmhouse in England, says he won it in a poker game. Drinks a bottle of brandy every day before breakfast, says it does it to ease the pain. Says he loves his country, but he can't stand the litter, so he lives far across the sea. Not for the love Not for the grace of a loving God, that might be the fella I'd be. Hopelessness is all I knew. All I knew, for I met you. Lost forever is where I'd be if you ever took your love from me. Nikola Tesla built a big tower as big as a bank by the sea. He ran out of money before it was done, so what it was a mystery. After he died, a judge decided he'd invented the radio. He had all the money in the great big world, but you can't take it when you go. Hopelessness is all I knew, all I knew, for I met you. Lost forever is where I'd be if you ever took your love from me. There's an old lady lives in Miami. She's a maid at a little hotel. She gets there pretty early and stays all day. Always wishes everybody well. She looks like she's 60. She could be younger, and I guess it's hard to say. She makes just enough to pay for her stuff while the whole world fades away. Hopelessness is all I knew, all I knew, for I met you. And lost forever is where I'd be if you ever took your love from me. All right, thanks everybody. We lost somebody on that one song, so I'm just like, I guess they didn't dig that song. All right. Hey, thanks again. See you soon. Bye.